So there was something that I saw on the internet this week. It's crazy, and we need to talk about it. So there's this lady, Chidimma Vanessa Onwe Adetshina,
Adetshina.
who is participating in Miss South Africa. And along the line, people said she's not South African. And I think that's quite obvious from
the
that
name.
name.
But what do they mean by not South African? But continue. We'll get to
So, long story short, she gets disqualified from the competition.
that. She pulled out.
Oh, yeah, she pulled out for safety reasons
Yeah.
after her family kept getting xenophobic threats. And now she has announced that she's participating in Miss Universe Nigeria. So, for me personally, this issue is like, I feel like she's fighting the wrong thing first, in my own opinion. I think for now it should be less of a career and more of a nationality.
Well,
Yeah.
I think if she's fighting for a career, many nationals may want to claim her.
Exactly.
So
and the reason why I'm saying more of a nationality for now is that she's actually South African, if you ask me.
She is South African.
What are the ways by which you get citizenship? I think there are 4 ways: birth, naturalization, and I think by the country itself giving it to you.
Giving it to you.
By merit, yes. She is a neutralized citizen of South Africa. Yes, her father is Nigerian. Her mother is of Mozambique background. But she was born.
I'm wondering how. That means the Adetshina is probably Mozambican or from another part of Africa that migrated, maybe Togolese.
That's supposed to be her father's surname.
So Adetshina is not Nigerian because of the spelling.
Because of the T, yeah.
So it's just like saying Adebayo.
Yeah,
from Arsenal
Manu
player.
Adebayo, exactly.
He's Nigerian. He's not Nigerian. He's Togolese.
Yeah, it's Togolese.
So for me, I don't think she is Nigerian. I don't agree she's Nigerian. Yeah, she might have double nationality.
Yeah.
Dual nationality because of
born and raised in South
So
Sea.
now the questions we need to ask is her father Nigerian?
Exactly. Does her father hold a valid Nigerian passport or any form of Nigerian citizenship?
Citizenship, exactly.
Exactly.
Or her mom, one way or the other.
Exactly.
So those are the things we need to find out, and it's not in public domain.
Exactly. It's not in public domain. So for me, I feel like she'll now, after this Mrs. South Africa, debacle and getting invited by Silverberg Group for Miss Universe Nigeria, for me, it feels like a publicity stunt.
So I am totally against Silverberg Group inviting her for Miss.
And that before we go into it, that also proves my point when I tell people that reality shows are scripted. Because you are inviting her and other ladies, other Nigerian women have gone for audition.
Yeah, they've been in the process.
And then somebody in South Africa, you're just telling her, don't worry, come on board.
Like for me, it's already given undue advantage.
Yeah, undue advantage. Free publicity, so not really stunt, but
except they're not going to allow her win it.
And that's not going to be that. Why would you be in a competition from the beginning when you know you will not win
it?
Why are you stressing yourself?
For me, it's like they are trying to use it for publicity.
You get
it's for publicity.
It's strictly publicity. So that's why they're reaching out to her.
If she now wins, there will be a problem.
because Nigerian girls who grew up in Nigeria, who survived Buhari, are surviving Tinubu. We go to the competition and don't win. And then Ms. Adetshina that was under Mandela and Jacob Zuma flies over to Nigeria one day, probably not having a Nigerian passport up until now.
Recently.
Maybe this is because of this, and Silverberg doesn't want drama. Will now find a way to go to the Ministry of Interior and get her a Nigerian passport. So, because I don't think she has a Nigerian passport. She was born and bred in South Africa, lived in South Africa.
Why would you want to have
she's South African by neutralization.
With the situation of Nigeria, why would you want to be a Nigerian? I mean, your South African passport is one of the strongest in Africa.
Show them Camp Leaders album. He said, it's quite vulgar. But what he said basically is that the country is so bad that the water that comes out from you as a man when you how did he put it? He said he related it to pump price, like fuel pump price.
Jesus. So I'm wondering, you're South African, you have a South African passport, which is one of the strongest passports in Africa.
Yeah.
And then you now want to come and have a Nigerian passport. I mean, you can't even enter
You can't even enter Tanzania without e-visa, with a
without
Nigerian
e-visa.
passport.
Even Kenya.
Yes.
They say you can come to Kenya with
Flight on arrival.
but it's a lie.
Visa on arrival,
Visa on
rather.
arrival.
But
They will
wahala.
stress you at the airport.
They will stress you at the
when you are
airport.
traveling to UK, they will, when you're Nigerian, there's mostly Africa, but especially Nigerians, there's like this segregation that happens.
South Africa is under BRICS.
Uh-huh.
Brazil, Russia, India, China, South Africa. So with the South African passport,
when they can't give me that passport,
Buena batong, as they say. Make I go do my
But
Zulu.
why do South Africans do this on Twitter? They start their conversations with English and edit with Zulu or Swahili or something.
It's like the way we do Yoruba English.
I mean, it's very annoying. We'll start a conversation that is very interesting. Very, very interesting.
I had to go and for the meaning of that batong when I batong. Only to discover is a statement of disappointment.
Really?
Yeah, that's what it is. I thought it was a lady's name. I thought it was a woman's
So when you
name.
were starting, you expected to see maybe
Yeah,
lady.
because you know the pictures were coming with the video of the final winner, the deaf lady, and I'm not thinking.
The final winner of South Africa.
Yeah, of South Africa. She's deaf. Yeah.
Wait, is it the foreign one? I don't know.
Yeah, the fair foreign one.
Is it the foreign one?
Yeah, I think
Because
she's foreign.
I saw another one that was.
I think
that
she's
they-
foreign.
And they were announcing
That she has Indian descent or something.
she has Indian descent.
Yeah.
She looks Spanish. She has a French
Yeah,
name.
she's the one. Something they poo or they sue or
I
something.
don't know. I heard there's something. When I saw, I was like, this is
Yeah.
French.
So that was why South Africans were aggrieved. Or some set of South Africans who are a supporter of Adetshina, that an African, you discover an African and then you end up giving someone with Indian descent. You get.
I even read somewhere that there's a town in South Africa that you cannot enter without an invite,
Really?
even though you're South African, and they have a different flag.
Are you shitting me?
When I saw it on Twitter, I was like, let's not go there. I was like, let me not talk.
On this note, let's not go any further on this episode of what I saw on the internet. What do you guys think? Should Adetshina, Chidimma Adetshina, be allowed to participate in Miss Universe Nigeria? Do you think it's an unfair advantage on the other Nigerian women that have dreamt of being on that big stage all their life? What exactly do you think she should do at this point? Fight for her rightful South African citizenship or move to Nigeria and start living her life as a Nigerian? Use the comment section. Let us know what you guys think. And until we see you guys again, it go be.